I've only foiled on this lake. It's the lake I live on in upstate New York. Over the past few months, many people asked if we were going to attend AWSI. We decided to go, and today we're going to share some of our highlights from the event and our first experiences foiling far, far away from home. What made this experience most memorable were the people who shared our passion for foiling and who graciously gave their time and experience to make this a lasting memory for me. The AWSI is a major wind water sports industry event. It's situated in Hood River along a super windy stretch of the Columbia River, making it a wind water sports mecca. When we were invited to present at the event, we were a bit concerned. Neither Justin nor I know how to kite or wing. In fact, neither of us have surfed an ocean wave on a foil. We were outsiders, eager to become insiders, and we're excited to share some of what we're doing, what we've learned, and our desire to figure out how to fly forever. The event includes product presentations, on-water demos, and friends reuniting in the context of their shared passion. This was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I'd never seen wind water sports in person, nor have I seen so many amazing athletes in one place. In fact, I'd never even foiled with someone else on the same body of water. I met people I felt I already knew, familiar faces like Kyle from the OK Kiteboarder. Kyle lives in Oklahoma and shares his knowledge and experience with the world to help wingers and kiters navigate that space. Finn and Jeffrey Spencer are epic athletes who I've been aware of for years. I immediately recognized them and I felt like I knew them already. This trip was a lesson in the kindness of strangers. After an hour of trying to find a jet ski, we were unable to find one, and we ran into our soon-to-be friend Eric. Eric told us he had a jet ski and arranged a ride for us to the start of what would be our first downwinder. An hour later, we were on the water. We also met Rod and Dave, two amazing guys who not only gave us their afternoon for our first downwinding experience, but also helped us figure out what we needed to do and where we needed to do it. At one point, my front wing came loose and Dave ran down with the tools to tighten it. It was a light day, so the swell wasn't too big. I thought that would make it easier, but it turns out it makes for more choppy, less organized swells to ride, but it was still amazing. We were towed up and let loose to find swells worth riding and catching a push from. As my friend Patrick described later, Devin can't even spell swell, let alone read it. I was pretty bad, but the experience was out of this world, and now Justin and I will be in search of windy lakes near us to give this a try. When the wind had died, Eric came back with his jet ski and we tried some small wake surfing. We were in familiar territory. While we could easily surf the first wake, we weren't able to surf the second. We've had great luck with wake shapers on the underside of jet skis, and a wake shaper transformed our wave runner at home into a surf boat that allowed us to surf the sixth wake. Jet skis are far more accessible and far cheaper than a surf boat and can open up the sport to a much wider audience. Eric's generosity was out of this world. Justin and I wanted to try to repay the favor as best we could, so we went to the local hardware store to build our dock launcher. Jeffrey and Finn Spencer had showed us their local dock. I recognized it from their posts, but had no idea it was Hood River. This was going to be an awesome place to set it up. We borrowed some of Eric's tools and set up the dock launcher just a short walk from the event. It usually takes me a try or two to get the right pitch control, and we were off. I found this starter is the best way to teach people to dock start because there's fewer things that need to be perfect. If you'd like to build one for yourself, we've included a link to our build in the description. We were so pleased to give others a try. This is Luca. Luca was keen to learn and after a few attempts showed the world he was able to do it. Nothing makes me smile more than seeing people dock start for the first time. If anyone out there needs help or advice, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our mission is to make this sport easier so many people can experience it. We invited the attendees to our dock launcher to give it a try for themselves. And what followed couldn't have been any more fun. We saw many people experience our dock launcher. Some picked it up quickly and others needed a few attempts. We may have created a new sport called synchronized hydrofoiling. It was only yesterday that I experienced foiling with another person on the same body of water. Foiling with friends is a lot more fun, even when they threaten to damage prototypes, circle you like a shark, and knock you off your foil. We know how much fun you can have with just a foil and a dock, but I believe many saw this for the first time. If our lake had amazing wind and amazing swell, we wouldn't take advantage of dock starting and pumping as much. But our lake, like many, doesn't. But many lakes have docks, and there's plenty that can be done with a foil, a dock, and calm water. On our trip home, we realized it was the people we met that left the biggest imprint on us. Eric inducted us into the Favored Trade Brotherhood and we'll host him on our lake soon. In the meantime, we left him with the launcher and we'll send him a wake shaper so he and his friends can enjoy their dock and jet ski as much as we do. We believe lake foiling is going to be a bigger sport as it opens up so much more fun on calm water. This was an amazing trip and memory for us, and we can't wait until our next adventure.